Don't mind me. Had a hair. Your hairs, actually. Good time. Let's get over here. Don't mind me. Just turning some stuff on real quick. It's all the notifications. It's like, hey, you're streaming. I know. I know. Ugh. I forgot to mute you. Was my bad. Just want to turn monetization on. Is that so much to ask? Oh. Anyways, hey Art. Let's fix this a little bit. Forget this has a Baldwin on it. I think we're golden. Oh, I always listen up Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. Today we got a random unboxing we're going to be doing. It's too much to ask. I'm sorry. Everybody's so needy. Oh, I was going to work on commissions today. That didn't randomly happen. Oh, I was thinking about doing commissions, doing a live how-to. I wanted to do it yesterday. Yesterday I was not in good shape. Today's been better. My chest has been bugging me quite a bit. Yesterday sucked. Yesterday was almost like maybe I should go to the doctors. Today was, I probably should have went to the doctors, but it's not so bad right now, so I'm just letting it run. I do got to contact them tomorrow, try to get into my doctor sooner. So that'll be fun. There we go. Just realized the guy at the corner, his little was going. Take that a little bit more. There we go. Oh. I still gotta clean the table down here stuff because there's a few things I gotta do for commission wise. I probably should try harder, to be honest. I've been better than I used to be. When I had that hypertension, before the hypertension event, it was like fast food like every other day. Breakfast is always something heavy. Generally something like eggs and some kind of meat and potatoes. A lot of fast food, a lot of energy drinks, a lot of caffeine. After I had that issue, oh man, I'm so bummed about the Hellothon. There's like nothing for me in the entire thing. Like none of the cartoon turtles I'm interested in. There's no Last Ronin stuff. The Mirage things are a lot of them are kind of repurposed from previous ones. There's the Pee Wee Herman figure, maybe. If I see that, I might grab it. I'm not gonna hunt it down, but if I see one pop up, I might grab that one. That's it. There's like the Beetlejuice. Don't really care about that one either. So yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer. And then there was that whole went up for pre-order the 5-pack that has the 4 turtles and the for some odd reason it's just like they gave us 4 generic turtles from the 90s movies, just the same things we've already got, and then toss in Spirit of Splinter because they know people will buy it because it came with Spirit of Splinter. And it's the stupidest thing. It is honestly like I don't like bashing them too much because they have sent us stuff. So I try to be like we give our honest opinions, but I try not to bring up stuff when I'd rather just keep my mouth shut. But that it's just what they've been doing with that movie line has been like the laziest as of late. With like the Casey Jones that doesn't amount to anything. There was the rooftop fight ones, which like the Shredder is the same Shredder, it wasn't battle damage or anything. The Leo, arguably, like it didn't really come with anything to make it unique. And now we got this, and it's the only reason we got this stupid thing is just so they could get rid of the extra turtles. They could have maybe done more things with the turtles, which is again my problem with the rooftop scene. Like even if they made it like it was the bonfire and they all had like a blue glow on the front of them, it would make it so much more merit to purchase for me. And it would make sense to have the Spirit of Splinter with it. But now it just is a way to get rid of more turtles that they probably have backstock. And also takes a hard to get exclusive figure that was again supposed to be an exclusive, and now it's just gonna be general release. So now it essentially takes anything NECA related. If they do exclusives, you know that you can't really trust it anymore. Yeah, like I said, I don't have to grab it because it's still cheaper to buy that thing than try to get original Spirit of Splinters. Well, hey, buddy. Yeah, he decided to pop the door open. I had it closed. He knows how to open it. So I'm half tempted, but honestly, I don't really need it. I would be buying it to customize it if I'm going to be honest. Because I would probably make it, since it comes with the Spirit, I'd probably make a bonfire version of them. Like, I just do it myself. Yeah, battle damage would have been kind of sweet. Like, just anything to make it more unique. Because I think people would have bought it like for turtles anyways. Like it's gonna get sold, but it's just like I said, it's just kind of it's not for me. So learn how to open doors. Sadly, he's very good at it. Because sometimes the door doesn't like the latch down here right, so he just pops his hand under, and yanks it open. Yeah, technically we already hit, like that's a set 2 if I remember right. There's a 4-pack that has like the beat up Splinter. But it's just like the turtle, like there's nothing about those turtles that makes sense to go with the Spirit of Splinter though. It's just the Spirit of Splinter is just tossed in there just to help sell it. Again, kind of a bit lazy there. And I know we were talking on Instagram or whatever about it, but like I said, it's like how many cartoon. I don't know if he's officially beat up, but I remember that I just pictures in my head is it was like 2 foot soldiers, Shredder, and then it had like hung up Splinter in the picture. I don't know if it's literally the battle damage, but it's just like they all came with the set. Yeah, the capture set, which I didn't buy because again I have the mold from the Blues releases or the well, all mine are pretty much from 2-packs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they like the cardboard. It's like with the 5-pack, you get some cardboard backgrounds, which is kind of cool. But you can just print them out yourself, so it's neat. And for the price, to be honest, it's not that bad. It's not horrible. I know they were doing like emails for people where you can get like $20 off of it, which makes it a little bit more meritable. But like I was trying to say, but with all the cartoon stuff they released, like with the Holothon, there's like so many like I don't even remember some of these characters that they're making figures of, and you still can't get like movie 2 April, which I've heard mumblings that we're getting movie 2 April, but still waiting on that thing. Anything from Turtles 3. So yeah, good times. Okay, at least I get to save money. No, I've had to cancel some pre-orders recently because of that Legion figure. Because that hurts my feelings. So I was contemplating on keeping the I kind of up in the air keeping the Super 7 2000 Turtles because with my experience with Super 7s, I've only kind of just liked the figures. And it's a show that I don't really have. I haven't really given it enough viewing to really merit buying them. I feel for me, like I love the designs of everything in the show, but I haven't really watched a lot of it. So it's one of those like I was thinking about keeping them and maybe just get the Turtles, grab the April, call it a day, like April Shredder. But now that like Legion went up for pre-order, we all know how much that thing is going to be. I canceled those just to try to save some money. Then I got canceled. Actually, I got to cancel a few more things. Oh, because it's like, do I keep those or keep the Random Anime Girl things? Which I should keep the Turtles, but I like my bunny girls. No, it's one of those like it's neat, but I don't buy the cartoon ones. It's not my jam. The only thing cartoon related is I have the the old Playmates collector sets from the movies because I actually have some of those autographed. So I have those. That's my cartoon representation. I'm fine with that. Because again, growing up, I watched the cartoon, but like my fond memories are the movies. So that's what I collect. I like the show, but it's uh not my favorite turtle media. And especially at the time, I was trying to mitigate how much extra stuff I was buying. So I already had those. I'm cool with those. I wish the Beep Up and Rocksteady are a little bit more cartoon like. Would be cool. But they're fine. Also recently, some random purchases I made. Cat really wants to be in this video. Funny enough, so I went with my mom to a bunch of antique places. Because usually when my mom wants to go out, I usually try to go out because you end up in years, you know. So went to a bunch of antique shops because with her and her friends. So brought Casey, that was a challenge all in itself. Trying to get her not to touch like a bunch of the fine china, but I did find some stuff. No problem, Zilla. But yeah, so I randomly grabbed this. I found it for like $9 at a shop. It was like about an hour and a half. Yeah, welcome to the servo chest. Yeah, you're still in between my legs. You won't leave me alone. But I found this because for some reason I thought I needed this thing. But I actually have a in better packaged one hanging out on the wall right there. Because for some odd reason I kept thinking that I had Will and I needed Judy. But it's the other way around. I need a Will in the package. So I bought a Judy. So the gameplay now is that since I bought this, I'm actually going to open this one up. And I want to try to 3D scan the spider here so that I can make a big version of it on my printer out there. So that's going to be the game plan. Because if I do ever eventually finish that Lost in Space cosplay, I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like one of these on like hanging out on my back or something. Got that. Got one of these, which is the Atlantean Ram from the old game Mage Knights. I don't know if any of you remember this. I was thinking about doing a YouTube video because I found a bunch of my Mage Knight things a while back. And I got them like organized in a drawer because I was thinking about maybe like if I ever actually have people over, we could play. But you never see Mage Knight stuff really, and especially in the package around here. So I was like, screw it, why not? Decided to grab it. It's kind of coming out, and I'm gonna probably open it anyways, but that might be for then the Judy. I might do like a Destroy the Valley video. This one, I'm not 100% if I want to open it. But it's a die-cast set of small soldier figures. Which I thought was pretty dope. Which I guess you could have got some of these like loose. All over the place. Yeah, I was gonna say, I've heard a lot of people use them for Dungeons and Dragons. But like I said, I use like, I have some of these like I repainted and stuff. I got like the castles, some of the dragons. So they're one of those things like if I see them for sale randomly, if they're not crazy price, I'll tend to grab them. But found this while we were out and about too. Funny enough, somebody was actually setting up their booth because it's like an antique mall. So it's one of those places where it's a bunch of small vendors and you just pay like the person that owns the building up front for it, and then they divide it up or whatever. But they were actually putting stuff out. This was they were almost done because I asked them, I was like, you got any more small soldier stuff? This is the only one they got. So I grabbed it. Thought it was kind of neat. Don't really usually buy die-cast figures or anything, but 12 soldiers has got a place in my heart. They're one of those figures like again, never see them around here. If I see more of them, I would probably be inclined to buy them. Somebody asked, what's my oldest mint condition thing? It's probably that Godzilla board game. If I had to venture a guess. Trying to think, because I used to have some Transformers that were in the package, but I ended up selling those. A bunch of Alien and Predator figures in the package. Rotate around, but you'll see them on the wall there. Been slowly working on getting more of those. Actually, we did a video not too long ago of a big old haul that I got of those. Oh, but those are only like what, mid 90s? It's like 94. So the Godzilla board game would still beat that. I also have a Kong board game from like the 70s. It's mainly the board games. Like I got like some like old Turtles board games and stuff like that. I guess Titanosaurus is a gender. Right. Good times. Anyways, we're gonna unbox this figure. Oh yeah, actually, those two other things I grabbed. I didn't really do anything with yet. When we were out and about, I stopped at a Target and mixed in with all their stuff. They did Janika. So I hadn't actually had one yet. Like I said, I don't usually get too many generic characters, but I thought it would be at least nice to have like one figure of her in the collection. It's kind of like how I have like one Mona Lisa. And I also found Granny April. The neck of Granny April. Has the receipt hanging on here. The DeviantArt turtle, right? I was kind of hoping, though, it sounds like this line might be dead. Because this line might have died for McFarlane. I was kind of hoping they would do the Mona Lisa from the comic. I thought it would be cool. Like the Frankenstein's monster Mona Lisa. That would have been a cool figure. I got April. Not sure if we're going to unbox her yet or not. I was out and about because I still need to get a Casey Marie Jones. But I have one on order on Big Bad, so if I don't find one, it's whatever. But eventually I need to get one. Okay, so anyways, for this guy, I was kind of hoping Andrew would pop in because this commission's from Andrew. But what we got here, brown shipper box. I left it as mystery for the title here because I don't remember exactly what company it's from. All I remember is it's a Halloween Michael Myers, and the specific movie slipped in my brain too. I want to say it's the Rob Zombie film. So I think the commission we're doing is the second movie. We're doing second movie Rob Zombie. And I don't remember if this is based off of the second movie or if it's the first movie. It's Trick or Treat. I've seen the box already. So like I was sort of certain it was Trick or Treat. Cat, you and me are gonna be fighting. There's gonna be fisticuffs. Mr. Servo, I would like to do some unboxings if you would let me. Is that okay? Is that okay? Oh yeah, Rage Toys. I used to have one of those. Got one for a commission and I ended up getting rid of it because I wasn't going to finish the line, so I just kind of said screw it. They were cool. Problem is the scale. Like I want something closer to like the NECA 1/12 scale. I guess it would kind of go okay with the Joy Toys in a way. Okay, I'm gonna try to sit you on the ground again, but this time you have to stay there. Okay? Stay there. He's like, the cat's not around, you need to give me lovin's. And now he climbs inside the empty box, because that's what cats do. There he is. There you go. You have fun there, buddy. Yeah, there's a lot of boxes. Because I'm slowly working on cleaning the office. I gotta do more of the shorts of cleaning the office. I almost got through all the anime statues the other day. But then doing photos and whatnot, office gets messy pretty quick. Anyways, this is the box that it comes in. It says 2007. God, is that movie that old? Rob Zombie one? Yeah, Scar King horror film would be pretty scary. To be fair. There we go. God, everything makes me feel old. So I was like, yeah, this movie came out after I was out of school. About 3 years after I got out of school. So I saw this in movie with theaters with my wife. God, I remember this movie poster. Oh, it's great. Like once you hit your 40s. Oh, so I'll be what, 38 this year? No, I won't be. I'll be 39. 39 this year. I like the box. Box is cool. Oh. I see what you mean by too clean. Was he brown? Man, I really need to rewatch this movie. I do not remember being in a brown outfit. Huh. I didn't even fully watch the second movie. When it came out, I was at a buddy's house with a few friends. We made it like halfway through the movie and decided to do other things. And I never went back. So what are you gonna do? A little plastic clamshell. It's got the Myers cross in the back here. Honestly, it looks pretty solid. Again, maybe a bit too clean. Could definitely use a black wash over top of it. Like the details stand out pretty nice on it. But a black wash would have I was whenever I think of Michael, I think blue. But then again, like I said, that's the second movie because he's got like you can see like half his face. Freddy Voorhees. Get this thing out. Funnily enough, it's got a little coloring to it. The browns definitely needs like a little bit of a black wash just to kind of show everything up. Well, the movies kind of make it look blue. It's kind of like the Guyver. Like the Guyver movies always made him look. Again, it made him look blue in the movies when you're watching on VHS and such. But the actual suit's like it's like a tealish green. But the way the movie the VHS makes the movie look. It's like pretty hard blue. That's why it's like it's always kind of stuck in my head that way. Yeah, that's what we're doing with this one. If I remember right, we're making Hobo Jason. Or not Hobo Hobo Michael. We already have Hobo Jason figures. We don't need Michael. You know, after getting on the package, it's not that bad. It's actually got some. It's actually. If I can show the lighting a little bit. Problem is with the camera, I'm gonna hold the camera up so you guys see the lights. When I was looking at the package, the outfit looks really clean, but once you get it out, it's actually got some weathering to it. It's got the blacks. It's got the patches. Well, it's got patches. Got a dirty booty. Got the. Okay, the boots are a little clean. It's pretty much like his boots and his hands are decently clean. When you think they'd be a little bit more like grimy looking. That looks solid though. Oh yeah, for sure. Like it needs a little bit more, but honestly, it's not bad. Like pretty much the grime on this arm is kind of what you need like on everything. So he's like harshly like this side is much more dirty looking than the rest of it. Is he bendable at the knees? Okay. I was like, that didn't feel like it wanted to move. But you do get Cole's ability there. It's a bit on the stiffy side, but it does move. I don't know why, but for me, it always kind of bugs me when a figure you can see Michael Myers' eyes. Which technically, of course, you should be able to see them. But it's one of those things like I always just like black abyss. Then he also comes with extra hands. 5 extra hands and a knife. Knife is solid. Yeah, I remember. I think it was you were telling me about it. That the joints were fairly stiff on this thing. It's not bad though. Like to be honest, it's like at the waist here, it's decently loose. It holds a pose, but this is about like the range of motion you would feel. Same with on the shoulders, but it's like right there. It's got like that old GI Joe like bendy crunch feel to it. Oh, hands come off easy though, so that's a thing. It's pretty sweet. I dig it. I also like that I'm just holding this thing. It's already attracted cat hair. Like my house is horrible for that. To be honest, his hands are a little too clean. I don't mind the shininess to it, but that's kind of got the same like satiny finish. But I think he should be a little bit dirtier. It's like I just moved a little bit of the clothes. You see, like instant clean, like that's the color it used to be. So I imagine they probably just airbrush this thing, so you can see like the clean sections in certain spots here, where it's like super clean. This is the Trick or Treats 2007 Michael Myers. I was kind of curious if it's just skin going into the boot. Yes. So, it is conventionally confirmed Michael Myers does not wear socks. We now know. Now, does the zipper work? Is the zipper a thing? It does move. Oh, he has a shirt on. Interesting. And it's weathered. Huh. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm just sort of disassembling this because I'm just kind of curious what the underbody looks like. Oh, Michael's got some nips. Got some puffy nips. I'm just gonna go on a limb. I don't think he's wearing any undergarments. Well, at least you get a weathered shirt, so that's cool. But from what I remember from this movie, I didn't think it was that bad. The Rob Zombie version I thought was it was solid. It's just the second one was just like, eh. But in general, I haven't really been that into the Rob Zombie movies to begin with. Or just Rob Zombie movies in general. But pretty sweet. If you're into like the 1/6 scale kind of figures, I think you're doing really solid. Just the way he sits. If you don't mind putting a little bit extra work into it and maybe grime them up a little bit more, especially like adding some color to them, maybe a little bit of reds for some blood, especially the boots. The boots are definitely too clean. And same with the gravestone here. Black wash also be pretty sweet. But the way it is not bad. I don't remember what the price is for this thing because I didn't buy it. Let Google it real quick. It's a nice thing about using the laptop. I have to. Welcome back. Well, 160-ish. $140. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, not too bad. Servo, you're too fluffy. You are too fluffy indeed. Guess we're gonna bring it down a little bit so you guys can see Servo a little better. Yeah. But anyways, just doing a nice little fun quick stream. Gonna try to go to bed so I get some sleep for work. I actually called in the other day. Thankfully, it was a shorter shift, so I don't feel as bad about it, but still. Thank God for PTO. Plenty of that. Oh, did you just nip me? Did you just nip Daddy? Why would you do such a thing? Hey, you. I was patting you. I was kind of patting him on the butt. That's why he gets a little ornery. He also likes to do the thing like every single typical cat where they'll like expose their tummy to you. And then you pet him for like 2 seconds and then he's like, nope. It's a trap. He loves doing that. It's his favorite. Ain't that right, buddy? No. I just love your cheeky scratches. Loves the cheeky scratch. Hey, Adam. Mr. Floofy Bottom. Yeah. He's flicking his tail at me. Ugh. Hey, you. Are you petting my beard? You petting my beard? He does that to me sometimes. He'll like, if I'm sleeping in bed, I'll feel like his paws just kind of like combing me. Sometimes I get a little too deep. You. No new Jurassic World toys, sadly. Kind of wait for the new movie stuff to drop. Then we'll be getting some more things. Though my wife did get some new Jurassic Park stuff. It's upstairs though, sadly. She got like it was the old like Dilophosaurus cup toppers. I think it was from the movie theaters. She got Dilophosaurus one, some old like cups. Old like tiki style cups. Oh yes, his paws are floofs. I don't know if he's gonna like the extra beans though. Sometimes I get extra beans. Oh, what was that? Can't check out your paws? Oh, am I not allowed to check out your paws? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's ornery. You get a little aggravated, buddy? Yeah. I'm sorry. Where do you think you're going? Okay. Yeah, because he's like part Maine Coon. Maine Coon domestic. Domestic lawn here. Good time. But anyways, outside of that, nothing else really too exciting around here at the moment. But hopefully tomorrow I'll be doing starting on some more commission stuff. I'm wrapping up some commission stuff. Like I gotta paint the not Slenderman's head. I keep forgetting his name. Gotta paint his head. Get him all set. I gotta wrap up a Venom 2. And then get started on chopping up a Movie Monster Series Zilla. And yep, the operator. I was thinking something with an E. I don't know why. We gotta wrap him up. We got another Evolve Godzilla I gotta work on. And the Todzilla? Is that his name? The not Marvel Godzilla? Godzilla dude? So that's what I'm hoping to do when I get home from work tomorrow. Jessica's going to do taxes while I'm at work and then started on that. Speaking of, I got to go print my W-2 so I can do that. Hopefully I can get the printer working. I know the other day it was giving me a fit trying to do things with it. Because Jessica had to do a return off eBay, so I had to print out some stuff. But anyways, you can help us defeat those guys by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a Range Day. We're also on Instagram page, TikTok, Facebook. If you guys like keep up to date with you, donate greatly, would appreciate it. If you guys would like to pick up Mr. Michael for yourself, there's a link in the description for Entertainment Earth. You can help support the channel, get yourself some sweet figures. I don't think anything else I showed in the stream they would have there because all the stuff was vintage. Oh, actually, the Last Road in April, they'd have that too. You guys are interested, anyways. But I'll see you guys in the next one.